Let's talk about submachine guns in Star Citizen and see which one's best. We'll look at all the stats on paper, test them properly in real FPS firefights and discuss why it's a preferred weapon for many PvP players around the verse. Of course, we're not going to be using any SMG attachments whatsoever in order to even the playing field. Let's go. So, why would you want to pick an SMG over a rifle? Well, they're smaller, weigh you down less, reload times are much faster, and ammo clip sizes are bigger. The only thing rifles have over submachine guns is range and firepower. Okay, now for which SMG is the best in Star Citizen? Starting with the C54. This 10mm fully automatic submachine gun by Gemini is one of the easiest weapons to find in Star Citizen, especially if you're doing bunker runs. But if it's that common, it can't be that great, can it? Even though it looks like a laser weapon at first glance, it fires ballistic ammo at a velocity of 500 meters per second and has an effective range between 15 and 35 meters. Though it can fire up to 950 meters. It's a popular choice because of its reliability and efficiency, not to mention a fire rate of 925 RPM. Not bad at all, but certainly not the best option on the list. Next, we have the Custodian SMG, an odd-looking energy laser gun made by Custodian Arms. This submachine gun has 3 firing modes, so you get to choose between automatic, burst or charge mode. The Custodian is all about close range combat and probably one of the better options on the list for FPS combat in small confined spaces. That's because although it has a pretty big ammo clip size of 60 rounds, it prioritizes a high fire rate over accuracy and damage. So if you're going to be fighting in small corridors or rooms, the Custodian SMG makes for a great choice, though I'm personally not a fan of how it looks. It does have a max range of 1.2 kilometers, though reliably hitting something from that distance is wishful thinking. This is also one of the more common weapons around the verse, so you'll find them almost everywhere. Then we have another PvP favorite, the Lumin V SMG by Klaus and Werner. I can't tell you how many times I've been killed by this gun in contested zones. What makes it so good is not only its effectiveness at short ranges, but due to its superior compact design, it has reduced recoil and a much narrower spread as opposed to the other SMGs on this list. It's highly effective and accurate up to 50 meters, and with its small size and fast firing bursts, you'll be in and out of the action before your enemies can know what hit them. Without attachments, this thing's an absolute killer, but with attachments, oh boy. The more I play around with the Lumin V, the more I'm starting to like it. The clips only hold 45 rounds, but with interval auto-fire mode, you're burst firing 5 laser bullets at 700 RPM at a time. So essentially you can down 9 targets per clip. Of course, depending on the armor they have and where your shots land. And now for the weapon of choice for UAE Marines and security forces around the Stanton system. Of course, I'm talking about the P8 SC SMG, a 10mm ballistic selective fire submachine gun by Bearing Applied Technology. This gun gives you 2 firing modes, rapid and burst, and has a decent effective range of up to 30 meters. It also apparently has a folding stock, meaning technically the weapon should be able to fold in half for easy storage, though I doubt we'll see that animation anytime soon. So for now, just imagine it being folded up in your inventory, I guess. The P8 SC is so popular among PvE players because of how effective it is at close range and its high rate of fire. It's a great SMG choice for run and gun players, as its effectiveness starts dropping off quite fast after about 30 meters. So if you're running light or medium armor and like close quarters combat, the P8 SC submachine gun is a decent choice. Next up, the first electron laser SMG in Star Citizen, the new Quartz energy submachine gun. It has the lowest alpha damage of all SMGs on this list, and even though on paper it's said to be effective up to 50 meters, live testing proved otherwise. I couldn't seem to land a single shot at over, I'd say, about 25 to 30 meters. Not sure if that's intended or just bugged, but that's how it is at the time of recording this. Don't let the low alpha damage fool you though, because within that 20 meter range, I don't think there's anything deadlier, apart from the Ripper, which we'll get to in a second. You see, the Quartz has a unique feature none of the other guns on this list have at the moment, and that's the fact that your bullets start fragmenting into smaller pieces the longer you hold the trigger. So essentially, you have a fully automatic shotgun SMG, if that makes any sense, but too OP at close range and absolutely useless at long range. It also has a pretty bad recoil and can overheat, which can leave you very vulnerable in the middle of a fight. Then there's the Ripper SMG by Grace Market, which is a beam laser weapon that's absolutely useless at medium and long ranges, but literally melts through anything closer than 20 meters. Grace Market is well known for putting pieces of scrap together and creating masterpieces, or abominations, depending how you look at it, and the Ripper is no different. It almost looks like they melted a Uberev pistol to a Greycat multi-tool, with some Gemini gun parts on there. What does it look like to you? Let me know. It's definitely a kick-ass energy submachine gun though, and if you manage to get your hands on one, you're sure to love it. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.